This is Chase the Juice with another episode.
Hey, it's time to make some money. Actually, it's time to review some money.
We made money.
Of course.
We made money over the weekend. We'll get those results posted out to you guys.
Yeah,
Probably check the Twitter page by now.
come on. How are you not already following?
But is it a? Did we make enough money, or should we
No.
look ahead, take a review, check the film, get better?
It's never enough. You can only improve.
Never satisfied. I was just talking the other day, yesterday I think. I get pissed. I'll put out like 4 straight bets on a primetime game, and they'll all hit, and I'm just livid.
Should have parlayed them.
Should have parlayed them. There's look, no matter how good you're doing, there's always room to improve. So we're gonna get right into things.
Come on.
Check out these games, see what went right, see what went wrong, and see what we can do next week. Start out with the game in Munich, Germany.
Jeez.
2 stinkers. We sent America's finest, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a good way to start World War III. You know, Germany maybe gets a little upset. What the hell is this?
I mean, they've been
Daniel
known-
Jones? Daniel Jones, according to Giants fans, is the reincarnation of Hitler. I seen a post the other day. It said Malik Neighbors no longer follows Daniel Jones on Instagram.
I wouldn't either. He's absolutely tanked Neighbors' production. He's playing awful.
But
You said nice things about Daniel Jones earlier this year.
in the search, it wasn't Daniel Jones' Instagram. The guy searched Adolf Hitler. So Malik Neighbors no longer follows Adolf Hitler on Twitter,
Did he used to?
perhaps, or Instagram.
Okay.
What do you think he would post? His art? Maybe some art?
You know, he was a creative guy.
Yeah.
Maybe his dog. I heard he loved animals.
Yeah.
Munich. Munich. Yeah, so it was a little bit of a stinker, but it
Yeah.
stayed close, which kept me glued. I
OT
mean, I had
dub?
a lot of bets on this game, and I think all of them hit.
Yeah, I think I missed one. I missed Legette's under by a yard. Actually, I think I Leggett anytime Tud too. He didn't score.
Those are brutal.
Yeah.
I think Daniel
Forget about
Jones screwed me over, actually, because I can't believe I believed in that ball. He
Nope.
missed by 9 yards, even having OT, which partly on my guy Tyrone Tracy. He fumbled that ball.
Yeah, but I think Giants fans are honestly thanking him because they now have the #1 pick.
Right. That was the best case scenario.
Yeah. Kid's a beast, anyways.
He's a beast. He had 100 yards.
Yeah. Him and
Um,
Chuba both rumbled.
Don't worry about Devin Singletary. 18 carries for Tracy to Singletary's 8. It's not. an
It's
issue.
over. Yeah.
It's done. He's a supplement. Tracy's the guy. Now let's hope the fumble doesn't change that.
No, and it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
No.
There's no reason it should.
No. He's a rookie, and how many times has he fumbled this year? This first or second? I mean, I can't imagine it's been a lot.
Well, you give Daniel Jones this long of a leash, I think Tyrone Tracy's fine.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Neighbors isn't Jones proof, so Daniel Jones sucks. Neighbor is going to take a hit in fantasy. Earlier, I know a lot of Neighbors guys are probably declining trades for Tyreek Hill and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Maybe you still are. Maybe you're reconsidering. What do you think?
so?
What do you think, Sai?
No, I think Neighbors is probably still dynasty-wise.
Dynasty-wise.
He's top 2, top 3.
I mean,
Chase probably jumped him. I think Jamar Chase.
he was
put
never
on.
he was never above Chase. I'm sorry.
Oh, I think he was for a bit.
No.
He was for a
No.
little bit. Oh yeah.
No. I mean,
When T. Higgins was at his best.
maybe you guys got soft hands. Maybe you guys got
Hey.
soft. I got diamond hands. Okay.
You
Diamond.
you had the stock. I don't got any Chase stock. I mean, I got Jefferson. I don't even have any Neighbors. I wish I had Neighbors. At one point, I wish I had more Neighbors than I wish I had Chase.
I'm competing in never. I'm competing this year, and I'm taking the sure thing. I'm taking
Sure.
the guy who's proved himself every year since he's been in the league.
Yeah, I mean
And
that's
he's,
valid.
He's still young, and
Where do you put Neighbors at then?
Neighbors.
You a little
He's
bit of a
still top
hater?
5. He's still
Okay,
top
okay,
5.
top
I
five,
mean,
okay.
I'm probably until he's got a different quarterback, which he will. I mean, Daniel is on a very short leash at this point. He's got to be near the end of his rope, right?
I mean, they are not going to win more than 5 games, which means they are going to have a top 5 pick, which means they're going to pick a quarterback.
And there's quarterbacks in this draft.
There's some
Cam
good
Ward's
players.
looking at him.
Shadur Sanders.
Shadur Sanders.
Jersey?
Curtis Rourke. IU, he's tearing it up.
Listen. Giants fire Dable. Big, bald, dumbass, fat retard. Get him out of there, all right? You're going to hire prime time. Draft this kid. You build a dynasty.
That's such a Giants move.
Isn't it, though?
That's a
Come
Giants
on.
move.
Come on, I could see it. Because you know why it's a Giants move? Because the Cowboys would do it. And the Giants I feel like they're always a little bit behind it.
Absolutely.
Trying to be like, big bro.
Absolutely.
It's a move the Cowboys would make, but they really can't. Unless they might lose out. Cooper Rush started.
Yeah, I mean they gotta try Trey Lance, right? See what you got.
Why not? I don't understand why you didn't start him to begin with.
I don't get it whatsoever.
What is the
Maybe
Cooper doing in practice?
Cooper Rush has been around for a while. Maybe the vets like him. Maybe he gets the nod. 50-50, you give him the nod.
I guess. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of
I'm
a
not
guy
either.
that just gets you by, and he's not even getting you by.
He's not getting you by. And CeeDee Lamb will take a hit as long as
brutal hit.
I mean, the rest of the year. It's tragic if you're a CeeDee Lamb owner because I'm a CeeDee Lamb owner and I'm a little bit deep at receiver. I'm not starting. I'm not.
He definitely dipped in terms of like his ceiling.
And I think that goes to tell you, like, when you're ranking wide receivers, he's not quarterback proof. I think that's a big thing for me. Like guys like DeAndre Hopkins in his prime and Justin Jefferson, it doesn't matter who's thrown to him. To be in that top tier, it can't matter who's thrown to you.
Yeah.
He's not there, which that's fine.
Jamar Chase, he's not quarterback
proof. The only receiver in the league right now that's probably quarterback proof is Justin Jefferson.
At this point, yeah, I think it's yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's see. I know you haven't really seen Amon-Ra get tested, but he's
not
stinkers
even playing
with,
that well.
Yeah,
Goff's playing great.
Yeah, I just think
I say that, but he did have 5 picks.
Brutal game for him.
But he's been the most accurate quarterback in the league up until that one.
Yeah, but I mean the Lions have so many weapons too, so like it's kind of
absolutely.
Yeah,
but Laporta's been stinking up this year as well.
He's probably out this week too. I looked at my lineup. I'm starting 3 Packers: Josh Jacobs, Jaden Reed, and Tucker Kraft. I'm like, man, I don't like this. One of them's gonna do bad, right?
Right. Not all gonna it's hard to put all your unless the Packers just go off.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a little scared, but we'll see what happens. I'm 5-5. We're fighting. Come on. All we need is 1.
5-5. I'm feeling fine.
Yeah. Get to 7-5. You're low. It's easy.
If you've been following along, you're pretty deep. You've got some good waiver stashes. You picked up some of the guys you bought low on some guys you've talked about. You should be pretty deep right now. We're built to withstand the injuries that come towards the end of this year. When other playoff teams are falling off the wagon, I mean, we're picking things up. We're really just hitting our stride. Yeah. McCaffrey's back. So happy.
McCaffrey's back. Pacheco just got pulled off IR. I think that practice window is open. So we'll see how soon he returns, but I imagine they're making a push with him.
Hold on the cream hunt. I mean, let's ride this thing till the wheels fall off.
I think he'll be fine. They'll probably slow Pacheco back in the first few weeks. Maybe first, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think they'll split. He broke his leg. You gotta think with how well Hunt's been good. That you gotta. Okay, to round out this Carolina game, Hubbard tore it up. This will probably be a 2-headed monster. If Brooks even gets that many carries when he comes back, I know. Yeah. I want to kick around that possibility because if you've been stashing Brooks all season, I don't want you to get your hopes up too high. Well, he could still be a stud, but I would limit your expectations.
He was going too high for his ADP for a guy that was out at least out the first 4 weeks. That was always his thing. Mm-hmm. He was the first guy flying off boards over DeAndre Hopkins, over I think who else is off in the offseason. You drafted Hollywood Brown. I'm sorry, but you probably were getting him late anyways.
I picked up. Actually, this is the way I played that Carolina situation. I picked up Brooks in the 8th, I think. Okay. And followed it up with Hubbard in the 9th.
Yeah, not ridiculous at all. Yeah.
Which
worked.
Holy cow. I mean, Hubbard, I actually was kicking myself. I was like, man, that kind of stupid. Hubbard might suck. This offense is terrible. It's best pick of the draft. I mean, value pick of the draft, Chuba Hubbard. Yeah. I can't think of anybody better.
Who's the worst? Who's been the worst pick this
year?
Zamir
White.
That's a good one. Tyreek Hill, not great.
Not great at
Waddle?
ADP. Oh, Waddle.
Waddle's been so bad.
Bad, man. He started out so good last night. I had him for 70 yards. I added that one late. It was
what did he finish
plus 250, 55. He had on the first drive. Didn't get another catch.
I seen him and Jonnu Smith have identical catches, identical yards, and identical touchdowns. It's I know we had questionable QB play for a bit, but they were feeding Jonnu Smith over you, Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, that was. You know what, man? Yeah, that's disappointing. He was very promising after his rookie year. Let's move on. New England, Chicago.
Yeah,
not a whole 19, lot to say. Chicago 3.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
We're green.
Not much to say here. New
England blew him out. If you listened, Pat's money line.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Money
crushed him.
So 6 targets in 3 straight games for Kayshon Boutte. It's a guy we've talked about
Yeah.
quite often recently.
I had his over 2 that hit easily.
I think that's something to monitor. If you got a deep lead, you got a spot on your bench.
He shouldn't be available.
He's
but
getting about the same amount of targets as like DeMario Douglas. He's dang near 1-2 right there.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he could easily surpass it with Douglas. He's showing flashes, but he's still got to get there.
Booty he was highly touted coming out of college.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's the guy that keeps taking steps forward.
For sure.
But New England spanked their ass so bad that the Bears fired their offensive coordinator, which was probably long overdue. They probably should have never hired the guy. Actually, I know they shouldn't have hired the guy.
Why do you know that?
Because they brought in Cliff Kingsbury for an interview.
Probably should have went with him.
As offensive coordinator in college, might be able to get him in a good rhythm to start his career.
Let's see how the other rookie QB is doing. Oh, he's in MVP conversations. And who's his OC? Oh, it's Cliff Kingsbury.
That might be all right.
Whenever I feel bad about being a Colts fan, I think about the Bears.
I know.
I think about the Jets, the Giants, and I'm like, okay, we're not.
It could always be worse.
We're like the laughing stock of the week. They're stuck in purgatory
forever.
Yeah.
You could pull up.
We'll get national media for a week. They're stuck.
You can pull up memes about the Jets from every single year.
Oh yeah, and they're funny.
Since I've been alive.
Yeah, and they're
all the way back to the butt fumble.
Oh, that was classic.
I mean, like
that was when you were born, right? 2000, like was that the year you were born?
Yeah.
You're the butt fumble.
You got to be close. And the vets are revolting. We got a Colts situation on our hands. They want Tyler Bagent to start. Agent, whatever the hell you want to call him, undrafted at a D2.
He went to some D2 school, I think.
His dad's a professional arm wrestler, I believe.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What kind of pay does that gig have?
Good sponsorships.
You think he jacks off a lot to train?
I don't think it'd be bad training.
Yeah, a lot of arm movements.
Probably not discouraged by your arm wrestling coach.
That might be a little different. Might be like opposite move. Maybe you don't want to do that because then you're kind of losing.
But
I think you know what? I'm convinced arm wrestlers are actually no fap connoisseurs. Now think about it. The motion, you're succeeding defeat.
Oh,
you want to torque it down, right? So,
there's a science to this.
You can't whack off and do that. Rip your dick off.
Also, that's what I'm saying. That was my main concern is that you get fired up, you get a little excited. That thing is just, woo! And you think got tech support, chat boxes, not giving you your free bets, and then shit gets out of control.
I can speak from experience, man. Cops show up at your door, they're looking for your penis. I'm like, hey, forget about it.
It's gone.
Forget about it.
It's fucking gone.
Patriots. Drake May, he's a guy.
He's a guy. I'm very impressed with what I've seen, despite the lack of talent on that team.
They're borderline terrible.
He's done well. Very impressive.
You know what? They are terrible. They're a terrible team.
They're pretty bad. They spanked the shit out of the Bears, and
the Bears.
I don't feel too bad for them.
No, they were talking so much shit.
So much shit. I got Bears under for the year, by the way. I'm a Bears hater.
What was it at? 8.5?
8.5. Dude, at plus money. Bears 8.5. Take the under at plus money.
Fuck off.
I'm so happy. Buffalo 30. Man, why'd I have to follow it up with this game?
Put the hat
Buffalo
on.
30,
You gotta put the hat on.
Colts 20. I was bleeding blue. I thought we had a chance. And
did.
I saw some good things. AD Mitchell, he's getting open.
Yeah.
Josh Downs got open, but then they just dropped the ball.
Some drops.
I mean, what is going on? Nobody's focused. Nobody's taking accountability.
Sure.
I'm taking this off.
Forget about it.
The season's lost. Kenny Moore even said
tip.
it himself. No one's giving effort. No one gives a shit. Nobody's preparing throughout the week like they're playing on Sunday. No one cares if we win or lose. Yet we still start the 40-year-old quarterback that stands there like a statue while his O-line gives up and gets him killed.
First play of the game.
Oh my God, how discouraging.
First offensive play of the game for the Colts. It's a culture thing.
Oh, absolutely.
It starts with the GM and coach. What are they
so.
showing? They're obviously not making sure expectations are known and well aware, because we would never be in this position to begin with. This is the case.
Right.
So we just need a culture reset. Just clean house. That's the only solution.
Fire everybody.
This is not going to fix itself. This is something that, we just got to restart.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say keep AR, though.
Yeah,
keep AR, give him a full new coaching staff, a new GM.
Yeah, give him someone who believes in it.
Right. And it's like sometimes you need a change of scenery. Sometimes the scenery needs to change around a guy.
Exactly, right?
And I think
Yeah.
this is a way that the Colts can move forward and not ruin everything.
Yeah.
Just erase it. Steichen's a great OC, maybe not a
demote
great
him.
coach.
Is that allowed? Can we do that? You think he'd agree to that? Hey, what if you just call the plays?
Which
got
he
nothing
hasn't
else.
done a great job at calling
You know
the plays
that's
this
true.
year. He
Just fucking
I
fire
thought
him.
his play calling last year was top of the league.
It was great.
I thought it was top 5 in the league. That's why I'm like, what is going wrong? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Ursay's daughters are definitely calling the fucking plays, dude. It's got to be that.
She needs practice.
It was totally her that called on 3rd and 3, empty backfield, 5 out, 5 fucking curls.
It's got to be.
That's a Madden play design.
Let's talk
about it.
Let's talk about the Bills a little bit, though. It was all James Cook. He had 18 carries to Ray Davis's 3. I wouldn't be too concerned about him losing his job.
Yeah, I think he's back.
And he's back. He had 80 yards.
Yeah.
Looked good receiving.
Ray Davis is explosive, though. You give him 3 carries, he might score a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely, which might give him more carries in the future.
Right.
But as of right now, not a concern of mine.
No.
Matt Collins had a great day. If Amari Cooper and Keon Coleman both miss more time, it could be a little flex play, maybe a little deeper league play. Something to keep your eye on. I wouldn't waste any FAB money or high priority on the waiver.
As soon as they come back, he's useless.
Right, but if pick up late in the week, guys get injured, keep an eye on it. Minnesota 12, Jacksonville 7. Talk about a shitter. I watched Red Zone during that time. And I don't think I saw those guys on there very much.
No, I think Matt
I didn't watch
Jones,
much of this game.
You probably saw it for a little bit. Matt Jones did punch one in.
Oh, attaboy. That's good.
Try to give it to ETN. By the way, I think Bigsby goes down.
Oh, he got hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Like I said, I did not watch this game because it was not on Red Zone.
Bigsby got hurt. He had like 2 carries, got hurt. And ETN got the rest of the work. So smashed his props, which I wonder if you took Bigsby's under, what do you think they would have done? I think he got like 3 carries or 2 carries.
Yeah, he had 3 carries.
3 carries?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do the books waive that? Hey, you didn't win shit, buddy.
Can't. Yeah, they don't win. They probably did. I don't know. I didn't see anybody bitching about it on Twitter today, so maybe they didn't.
No one probably took it.
No one probably took it. Yeah, no one probably took that. That was bad. Old Sam Darnold was back.
He might be back and back for good.
I hope not.
Jacksonville stinks.
I hope not. Let's chalk it up. One bad game. He's played well all year.
It's like last week was bad too. Colts?
Shit, yeah, it wasn't great. Damn it.
But Colts are just awesome. Like their defense is so good.
Defense had their best game of the year.
Defense turned it around for sure.
30 points to the Bills. 7 of those are off the pick 6.
Yeah.
Short field off another pick. How many times did you get the ball away? We gave him a lot of short fields.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not bad by the defense there. Back to the Jacksonville game. I'd buy low on Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
2 stinkers in a row. A lot of guys might be willing to sell them.
Trade deadline's probably passed in most leagues. I think mine.
Oh, most of mine are this next week.
Yeah, that's probably where it should be. I'm in 17 leagues. I think I had 5 that were last week.
I have some that are in 2 weeks.
Early. Yeah, that's how it should be.
3 weeks?
Right before the playoffs.
I have some that just I think Dynasty doesn't even have a trade deadline.
I don't think we do in Chandler's League now.
They might have threw one in that's the playoffs cut it off.
Which is safe.
Which is fair, I guess. I would rather not. I mean, I'm trying to trade in the second round, make a push.
Sure, I don't really see how that's ridiculous at all.
I traded a second round pick for DeAndre Swift last year around playoff time, maybe in the playoffs.
Okay. It
was a huge addition.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he sucked last year, but during that time.
Yeah. Major playoff
this
push.
Year, I didn't know if he was going to be good, and it ended up working out.
He's doing all right.
So Cam Akers got 13 carries.
I think Aaron Jones is banged up. I think this might become kind of a little bit of a 2-headed monster. Just kind of coast Jones in
which
the playoffs.
Jones had 17 carries.
Right. He's still getting the majority, but
could be a product of the game script.
Might be a little 1-2 punch. We're just gonna run the ball.
Jones was much more efficient.
Yeah, and Akers, I'm a believer, but at the same time, he might just suck.
He might. But I want the kid to succeed.
Just give him a chance. They're giving him a chance, and he's sucking. What happens now? Shit. Give him another chance.
Give another chance. Next game, Denver 14, Chiefs 16. That's a close one, huh?
Some black. Taylor Swift was casting spells in the audience. I seen it. No one wants to talk about it. I'll talk about it.
Let's talk.
She did it. She was casting a spell to make that weak ass lineman vulnerable. But apparently, you got the scoop on this.
From what I've been seeing on the interwebs, that specific player that they were able to break the line on has shown some vulnerability throughout this year. Chiefs are able to break down the film, see that, recognize that, they sent big pressure his way. He folded, get the block.
Guy just sucks.
I mean, it's a well-coached team and a well-executed play with
Yeah.
their backs against the wall. That's what great teams do. I
Yeah.
mean, not their best game offensively. They did all right defensively, but
Divisional
games.
games.
You find a way. You find a way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, props to them.
Divisional games are strange, man. Speaking of divisional games, you have anything else to talk about this game?
Yeah, actually, I have a big deal here.
Do your thing.
I'm Estime.
Yeah, he got a lot of work.
He got 14 carries. Javonte Williams had 1.
He sucks.
He's back. And
What about McLaughlin? You get any work?
he had like
Some passing down work?
5. He had a couple carries. He got a few carries.
So he's now is Williams the third man?
Williams is probably done. Unfortunately, he's put up solid, startable numbers in fantasy football this year.
Yeah.
I put him in the flex quite a bit. I mean,
I don't have any stock.
I've
stayed away
I've been
from that.
stretched thin with some running back injuries and had
Sure.
to play him pretty consistently. And, the
You
rest of
don't
my
hate that,
team's
yeah.
good enough that it's worked.
It's not. I mean, it's not the worst thing if you're starting them for sure. But like, if you were starting them every week, jeez, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm in
Jeez.
big trouble.
Yeah.
I'm in terrible trouble.
Yeah. Right.
I got to go get Estime, who might be a beast. He was a stud in college, most
Good.
yards per carry of anyone in college his senior year.
I'm surprised they didn't try to go to him sooner.
It's weird that they've given him a couple carries the last couple weeks, but it's not like been an increasing thing. It's just
Yeah.
been, okay, you get 2 carries, you get 2 carries. Now you're the starting running back.
And yeah, had a game, huh?
Yeah, he did not do bad. I have to pull up let's see what he got real quick. I should have wrote that down. Yeah, so Esme had 14 carries for 53 yards, which is 3.8 yards per carry. Not great efficiency, but
Chiefs defense stout.
they have a great run defense. A fantastic run defense.
Good defense.
So, not too
Nah,
you're not worried about it. I mean, I'd brush for the waiver wire. It might be a top priority for me this week.
Not ridiculous.
Jalen McLaughlin had 2 carries, 12 yards. Javonte Williams had 1 carry for 1 yard. So,
Jeez.
take that information and do with it what you will.
This guy sucks.
Sutton's legit. He's getting elite target share right now. 9 targets in 6 of his 9 games this year.
Yeah.
Which is, that is elite usage. In the last 3 weeks, he's done well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been betting his overs. They've been cashing, making us some money.
Yeah.
Love to see that. He seems to be Bo Nick's favorite target. He feels very comfortable with him.
Yeah, for sure. I shared this week 1. But I want to talk about a guy. Davon Vele.
Yeah.
Week 1 transaction pick, because I told you, keep out an eye out for this kid. He goes out and scores the first touchdown today. I don't know what else he did after that, but I did see that.
Big touchdown.
Yeah. He's a big threat.
Absolutely.
They
Big play potential always.
Cut Tim Patrick for him.
That says something.
Yeah.
You don't just cut Tim
You
Patrick.
can't just, this is a guy.
Just toss Tim Patrick to the side like some
Dude, they threw him away.
piece of garbage.
You might be.
He might be
Might
pretty.
be
He's
stud.
pretty trash. Hunt didn't. He had like 30 yards on the ground, but got like 6 catches, 60 yards.
They seen that shows like Pacheco come back. We don't even
Right.
care if your leg's in half still. This guy's washed. I think that was a clear sign.
Oh, stop it! Don't say that.
Clear sign.
Don't say that.
Divisional game.
Don't
is
say
good.
it.
Divisional game.
Okay, you can say that.
Divisional.
Falcons 17, Saints 20. Talk about weird divisional games. The Falcons, we talked about this. They'll probably lose that game, and they did.
Yeah, I think I did take him by 3 though, even though we did talk about that. I still bet on him. I was like, oh, whatever. So yeah, Saints, new head coach. I didn't even think about it. New head coach first start. They got
Fired
the
him
boost
up.
they needed.
You know what? And I saw his post game.
He tore his ACL, right?
Did he really?
I seen him
I
like
said-
he was like hugging like Derek Carr, and like one of his legs was like,
Ooh.
and he was like,
I saw him in the press conference, and he was saying all of the right things.
Yeah.
So he might be a guy. He might be a guy.
Dude, they were saying, I seen some stuff like earlier in the week in practice. That he was talking about some stuff that they definitely should have been doing beforehand. Him as like a coach.
Talking about
should've-
warm-ups.
Yeah, warming up.
Like they just discovered warm-up routines.
Maybe as the coach, you should have told your head coach that. That's crazy. What do you?
He's like,
Let's
yeah,
not-
we started stretching, getting the body activated before we start really doing football and stuff. Wow, what a concept.
Maybe
Good
that's
job.
why they have 20 injuries. Or
Quite
most of them are concussions.
Well, that one's when Derek Carr's throwing to you.
Yeah.
But he did look good. He had a great deep ball. Valdez Scantling had 100 yards.
Is he back? 2 touchdowns?
He might be a trap. All the experts are saying he's a trap, which makes me think he's the real deal. The experts.
I mean, like, he was a lot more comfortable throwing to him than Tipton.
Absolutely. I think and that's what I have written down. I think he's taking the Tipton, Rashid Shaheed role.
Yeah.
I think he's much better than Mason Tipton, so it should play out. But, you know, in the past, he's had some really good performances. I mean, that's obviously with better quarterbacks, but
No doubt.
see. Bijan did what he did. Him and Kirk both hit their overs for me. Love that.
I got a drive sequence written down here for you. It's
Let's
not
hear it.
actually written down, but I know what it is. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm gonna act like it's written down though.
All right.
Falcons, I think we're on the 2. First and goal. Give it to Algie, right?
Okay.
Gets stuffed.
He had like 10 carries.
They give it back to him. Next play. Gets stuffed.
Oh.
They give it back to next play. Gets stuffed. 4th and 1. Bijan Robinson. 1-yard touchdown. Maybe just give it to the guy. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, just maybe give it to the guy.
Maybe.
I seen Honey Badger. What's his fucking name?
Tyrann
Matthews.
Matthew,
Jumped on his shoulders, and Bijan was just like, okay, it's just like a backpack. I'm just gonna walk you in the end zone.
He's a
Didn't even
beast.
affect him.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a dog. Next game, San Francisco 23, Bucks 20. CMC back.
His under hit. Told you.
Hey. And
Way
that's with a full workload.
He got like what? 16 carries?
13 carries.
13 carries. What? 50 yards? Not even 44.
Yeah, I think he had like 30, 40 yards.
Yeah. His
I
his
forgot
over
about
under
it.
is 60.5. By the way.
But receiving, 6
He cooked.
catches, 68 yards.
Yeah, which
you
is what
gotta
he
love
does.
that. He scored 18 points.
He did his.
I mean-
he had his projection right on. He let him project it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, if McCaffrey's active, if
Probably
McCaffrey's
start him.
playing football, you play McCaffrey.
Unless
He
you have
finds a
some,
way.
if you maybe had some studs, it wouldn't be ridiculous to start. Like if you had like Joe Mixon and Kamara, I wouldn't have hated you if you said, "Okay, I'm just gonna bench CMC, see what
Oh,
he
you
does."
put him in the flex.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
right,
mean,
obviously, right?
You can't bench him. You can't do it. I
Nah,
can't.
you really shouldn't.
I won't.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
So,
I was kind of forced to though. I was starting some jabroni. I was starting Mason instead of him, so I was like, "Oh,
yeah, you gotta. Which he got no work.
no,
He had 1 carry.
he's done,
Done.
done,
It's McCaffrey.
handcuff. I mean, that's all.
He's
That's all he ever
handcuffed,
was.
and that's okay.
That's all he ever was.
And he was a hell of a handcuff.
great handcuff.
So
But
Jennings-
sometimes the lock, it's a little loose, you know.
true. Well,
The starter says, "Hold on, you guys forgot about me. I'm actually way better than this guy.
I
As
think-
good as he was. Wait till see what I can do."
Right, but also McCaffrey starts complaining about his Achilles bothering him a little bit more. You know, maybe he's can still
Don't
play, but he's a
cut
little
Mason
sore.
at all. Yeah,
No,
hang on
I
to him.
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Hang on to him.
Jennings big game. He had
Yeah.
90 yards. But Pearsall, I mean, he's a guy.
You called it.
I mean, the book's way underestimating this guy. I don't know why.
What was
It's
his
the
line,
way he looks,
33?
if he looks a little funny, but
Does look a little funny.
yeah, a little funny. But you know, he's a hard worker.
What's his line? 32, 33?
28.
Yeesh.
He had that on his first catch.
I should have.
40 yards and a touchdown. He ended up with, I think, 70 and a touch.
Good day.
So, great day.
Good day for the kid. Do
If you
you?
picked his over-under, you made money. If you took plus 50, like I told you to take, you made plus 400 on that. Wow.
Yeah,
What a
huge.
hit.
I mean, if you're San Fran, are you regretting paying Brandon Ayuk, who's been shit this whole year, then out of shape, gets hurt, out for the year now?
No, absolutely.
I
mean,
what are we doing?
yeah. That's why you hold out. That's why a guy like Brandon Ayuk holds out and he gets paid and he gets hurt. And,
Good.
his life's still good. So, good for him.
Yeah.
I'm all for guys getting paid.
No, yeah.
But, yeah, it kind of makes you wonder. You go out and draft Ricky Pearsall. Why not let Ayuk walk?
Right.
Spend that money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pearsall, man. Big play, sneaky fast, sneaky athletic.
Yeah, I mean,
A real
description for every white guy, right?
A real lunch pail kind of guy.
Yeah.
You
date your dog.
let
right?
date your daughter for
Yeah.
sure.
Good guy.
Great.
Stand-up citizen.
Yeah.
Hold the door open for you. Help the old lady cross the street. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pay for the guy behind him in the drive-through. Right. He does it all. It's legit.
You also get shot.
Gets shot, but survives.
What a beast. Bucky Irving's the runner.
Dude, he's good.
He's
so
running
good.
well. I mean, that was another over we took. We
Yeah.
cashed. But White's the receiver. And that's how
Yeah.
that running back room shakes out.
I think, yeah. Irving had he was 2 yards short of his receiving over. It was 16 and a half. He finished 13.
I think he doubled his rushing over.
Oh, yeah. He rumbled.
So
He's a rumbler.
absolutely.
You seen Baker Mayfield stiff arm Bosa on 4th down?
Baker's got heart. Okay, there's no talent in the receiver room right now, but Baker's got heart. He's trying. He's trying to make something happen.
Dude, this fucking bum, Jalen McMillan. Let me talk about it.
He's bad.
What the hell? No targets?
He got his opportunity and
got clamped.
yeah.
Maybe the Niners defense.
It is a stout defense.
Sure.
It's not. It's no.
Who's the hell even in their secondary? I can't even think of anybody. I know Hufanga.
Dude, come
But
on.
he's a safety.
I don't have defensive players in my fantasy football, man.
Valid.
I just look at the rankings.
Valid. But I mean, you know the good. You know
I
AJ
know.
Terrell. You know.
Yeah, I know the guys.
You know.
I don't know if they got any guys.
You know
Guys.
Ahmad Gardner. Ahmad Gardner. He's no longer Sauce.
Sauce
No
boy.
Sauce. You gotta take it away. Kid's been terrible. Hey, I saw. We can get to the Jets game later, but they played on a grass field. These guys wearing a white jersey, not a single fucking stain on it.
Yeah, that's bad.
You're clean.
That's
You're a
bad.
defensive player. I want you green.
That's bad. Tackle somebody, buddy.
Yeah, maybe someone went on a live and ranted at him for costing him money or something. I don't fucking know. And he said, "Fuck your 10K. I'm right here," or something like that. I don't remember what he
The
said.
hell is that even mean?
I don't know, but I'm hoping we talk shit about him, then he sees it, and then maybe he tweets it out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be.
Fuck
DM us.
you, Sauce
Yeah.
Gardner.
DM us, Ahmed. I don't know. I don't care.
Whew.
Yeah, come on. I said it. Yeah, your
Forget
beat
'em.
ups commercial sucks. It sucks, dude.
I don't
Listen,
even remember it. Pretty
you're-
forgettable.
your beat up sauce, it sucks. The sauce.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
It sucks.
It was bad.
What do you get when you go? You seem like a garlic parm.
See, that gives me the shits.
Yeah, I'm not a
Like
big fan.
real bad.
Not a big fan.
Like I'm shitting before I leave that place if I eat garlic palm.
Okay.
I like Asian zing, classic.
Mm.
Hot barbecue is always good. I usually try whatever the new flavor is
Okay.
every time.
You know, I'm big on classic, mild, medium, hot.
Mild's good there.
Mild
Hot's
is
there.
good.
I mean, yeah, the classics you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
They're classics for a reason.
Yeah. The medium sauce. I mean, I put that on everything.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the hot gets you a little going, get a little sweat dripping.
Yeah, I mean,
Get a little eyes
but
on-
you need that sometimes.
Yeah.
You need a little-
Well, medium. If you get enough of the medium, you can definitely start getting a little sweat going.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I did. It was so stupid.
What happened? Blazing challenge. You tried it?
Pretty much. So I went to Hooters
Okay.
when I was in South Carolina because whenever I'm around a Hooters,
Gotta go.
I gotta go to Hooters. Man, I love Hooters.
Good work there, or
Yeah, it was good talent.
Good
talent.
workers?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, great service. She was right on time. Very attentive.
okay.
Yeah. So you got.
How were the tits?
I mean, wasn't the best set I've ever seen.
Oh, you
but
weren't even looking.
It definitely wasn't the worst.
You weren't even looking. You're a respecter of women. You
I
know.
mean,
Tell me about her personality, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
damn it.
You working at Hooters and you ain't got a rack? What are you doing there? What the fuck are we talking about? Come on.
Tough.
Come on. Fort Wayne opened a Hooters.
They had one.
Yeah, they
Back
used
in the
to
day,
burn
man.
down, right? Didn't they
Yeah.
burn to the ground?
Yeah. Conveniently after they announced this huge wing deal they're gonna do. It was a little fishy, man. You walk past that place and it smelled like wings, man.
no.
But no, I got their ghost pepper wings. I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
I used back in the day that this 911 sauce really good, and I can handle a lot of spice. I eat some blazing every once in a while.
Yeah. Blazing's just gross.
It's
Like,
not
even
good.
good.
It's not good flavor.
Yeah.
But so I was like, gonna get the ghost pepper, hottest thing we got here.
Was it good?
It was not bad flavor, no, a
Okay.
lot better than blazing, but
Hot as hell,
damn,
yeah.
I was sweating buckets, dude. I was like a whore in church.
Oh,
And
shit. Yeah.
It's bad. It ruined my appetite. Ugh.
Yeah. That's the thing. I feel like if you get to a certain level of hot foods where it's too much.
It's not enjoyable.
It's
I mean,
too
I can
much.
do it, but for what? What's the
Yeah.
purpose? What's the goal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I just a glutton for punishment?
I think you're trying to send a message.
my how do you say that word? What is JJ Redick? Macasis?
I don't know.
You hear him say that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's like he likes pain for pleasure.
JJ does? Oh my
He
god.
said something about the road trip, and he's like, "What'd you find out about coaching the NBA?" He's like, "I'm I'm a masochist.
Jeez, JJ.
I just want to get beat, dude. I just want to get
I don't know.
pulled apart limb by limb.
Okay.
It's something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, dude.
That's you with hot food?
Yeah. Tear me up. I mean, tear me down so you can build me up.
There you go. Yeah, that's a slogan for somewhere.
Something.
We're talking about football, right?
Steelers 28.
Yeah.
Commanders 27.
Steele and Mike Williams.
Close game. Yeah. Hey.
Touchdown. He picked one up.
There's one thing he knows how to do is catch touchdowns.
Yeah. That's the only thing he can do.
About it.
Yeah. Runs the wrong routes sometimes.
Yeah, he's no one's accused him of being the smartest receiver in the NFL.
I think I was thinking about this last week. I'm pretty sure I was playing devil's advocate and trolling. I'm gonna act like I wasn't. I was dead ass.
Good.
Mr. Unlimited. Dude, he's legit. Fuck Justin Fields. You got your guy here. I mean, I think the Steelers they're 7-2.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think there's a clip. We probably should delete it, but
we do it.
We'll
scrub it.
Week 1, we said something about the Steelers are gonna finish last.
Oh shit! I did say that. I did say that.
Terrible. And they got good views. So.
Mr. Unlimited, though, that was not foreseen. I thought Justin Fields was starting the rest of the year. You bring in Mr. Unlimited, obviously that shatters any predisposition that came before then. I mean, like he's unlimited. You can't limit him.
Yeah, I mean he's undefeated. George Pickens is the wide receiver 1 now.
He's good.
Over his last 3 games, let's highlight this a little bit. 5 catches, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. 4 catches, 74 yards. 5 catches, 111 and a touchdown.
Nice.
Since Russ's start.
It's probably like a 17.5 average, I think. You said 4 for 11 or 4 for 70 was one of those.
Yeah,
11.
I mean that's an 11-point week.
2 20s and an 11.
Probably had a touchdown called back because he does every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you could start him every week. Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So yeah.
Terry, you know that guy?
I've heard of him. Wait,
He does scary things, dude.
He's good.
He's scary.
I almost traded him. I was trying to trade him so hard in Dynasty last year. He's 28, 29. I was like, this guy stinks.
Come on, don't do that.
No, I'm glad. No one would take him.
Only reason I traded him was because I got Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
I don't even know how the fuck that even happened. I don't know. I couldn't get a 2nd-round pick for Terry McLaurin last year.
Idiots.
I'll clean up for it. I mean,
you should offer him to me. I might take.
I don't have him in any league, and I don't know if I would have. This is different. 2nd-round pick is a little less valuable than in Chandler's league.
Oh, so
I was practically giving him away.
Yeah,
and no one would take him. I was like, okay, fine, I'll sit him. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Kid's legit. He's like receiver 8.
5 for 113 this week. He had 2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, he might even be like receiver. He might be like a top 6 receiver right now.
I loved him at his ADP this year. He was going
low, yeah.
Late.
Well, the public opinion was so low on him for whatever reason. I bought in. I was like, yeah, this guy might just suck.
It's tough with a rookie QB, but when the rookie QB is better than any QB you've ever had.
Yeah, this is by far the best quarterback he's had.
Absolutely. We're just starting. I mean, I wish we got this 3 years ago so Terry could have actually seen his peak.
Right, for sure. Steelers have not played a divisional game yet. So I think they have.
That's weird.
I think they have 7 games left.
That's so weird.
6 of their last 7 is going to be divisional opponents. So that's something to keep in mind.
How?
I've seen a graphic. It might be fake. And I'm thinking, let's go through their schedule. They play. I don't know. They played the Colts. Lost. I don't know. They play after that. I don't know.
7-2. That's the thing. We can do it. 7-2. They lost us.
We're legit.
All right. Let's see. No, they haven't played a divisional opponent.
Yeah, isn't that strange how that works out?
They got the Ravens this week.
Ooh, big game. Well, actually, Pittsburgh, I think, is 6-1 in the last 7 against Baltimore.
Wow.
But I wonder if you keep dragging that. It's kind of a weird cutoff. So I wonder if you keep dragging that back. Maybe Baltimore catches up pretty quickly. Maybe they won a few in a row. When the early years of Big Ben or the late years of Big Ben.
That means they're due, right?
Baltimore's Ravens. Due? I mean, this is the Pittsburgh Steelers haven't played Derrick Henry in Baltimore.
Right, and Steelers are due for a loss.
Should be, but it's Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah, he might be.
Commanders were a hot team, and they knocked them off.
True.
Russell Wilson.
I mean, Commanders are no joke.
Russell Wilson literally beat off Jaden Daniels. Like, he beat him.
Beat off?
Beat him off.
Off?
Beat him off his game.
Clip that. The cutoff, yeah. Warren, 14 carries. The Harris is 20.
There's going to be a time where Warren takes over.
And he also had more yards with less carries.
He's better.
66 to Harris's 53.
He was banged up. He's the guy. I
Harris
think he's
is
better.
Harris is terribly inefficient. Terrible.
Yeah. Worst Alabama running back?
Yeah. I mean, how do you only get 53 yards on 20 carries? What are you even doing?
He's slower than hell. But he's stout. He's big.
Yeah. Eckler had control of the Commanders' running back room without Brian Robinson this week.
I think
Are you
McNichols
worried?
scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he did. Are you worried about Brian Robinson Jr. coming back?
I have a decent stock in him, so I'm really hoping he comes back. But I am a little concerned of, they're a playoff team. It's not a lock because the NFC is just low.
Yeah, they are.
But
I'd bet money that they make it, though.
they should. Unless they blow a game to Philly, they should win the division.
Right.
So that's a shoo-in, right? But the problem with this backfield is I think Daniel's only gonna get better as a passer, and he's not really scored a lot of passing touchdowns this year. He's not throwing a whole lot, and he's also dangerous with his legs. So I think there's room for regression for the RB room, and I don't think is this running back room talented enough to something you can carry on and carry through the playoffs? I don't think so.
I do.
You think so?
I think Brian Robinson Jr. is very good.
Oof.
I think
I got stock of him.
I don't love Eckler. I think he's washed. He doesn't have the
washed.
explosiveness he used to, but the last 2 weeks he's shown he's still capable of carrying a little bit of the workload. I could see him getting like 5 to 8. I could see him probably at the 8 carry mark with Robinson still getting 15 to 18.
That's how it should be.
And
Behind this O-line, McNichols looked good. So
right, so I
legit
think
O-line.
Robinson's been damn good this year, pretty consistent.
Yeah,
I'm
he's just
still
like
betting on him to do well when he comes back. I hope the books kind of underestimate him because I'd love to bet some overs.
They definitely might. I fear he's a high usage guy where, in situations where you really need him, it's impossible for him to step up because he's just not capable. He's not capable of rumbling for a 75-yard touchdown out the gate. When the fuck has he ever done that? What's his career high rushing touchdown? It's probably 12 yards. Like, let's be for real. Yeah, is this?
I don't know.
Ronnie,
I don't know if
I need to look this up. Brian Robinson career. What the fuck? You even look up for that? Career long rushing touchdowns can be like 80 yards.
I need to get that NFL Pro.
Is that all the stats?
I think so. I think we just look up all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be sweet.
I get that. We'll level up.
He has 13 career rushing touchdowns.
Okay.
That's a lot.
What's his longest rush for a touchdown?
What is longest rush?
Yeah, that'd be fine too. Longest rush. Well, that means he got caught. What the fuck are we doing?
It'll probably be a touchdown.
Should be.
Usually it is.
Should be, right? You break away. Najee Harris, he's not breaking away.
You break away for 60 yards and don't score. That's kind of tough.
J.K.
How
Dobbins.
far back?
That's J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins get hawked down.
It's literally
how
him.
far back's the safety, man? Too high is getting out of control.
Yeah, right.
This says 32.
32.
That's not bad.
Not bad, but not
How
really
many
great.
opportunities you get in that offense last year?
JT gets 30
Last
yards
year,
in one
but
carry.
You can't hold him on that because last year is a different story, and this year you had a rookie QB. I mean, they're just now hitting their stride.
Sure, okay, yeah,
He
that's a
should
good point.
He should start hitting.
Line's
really.
better. He should start getting better. When was that?
And he's been good this year.
It was against the Washington Commanders on September 15th.
This year?
Oh, against the New York Giants.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Shitty defense.
Oh, fuck off.
30-yard game.
Fuck off.
Come on. Chuba Hubbard's
You're
ran for
just-
180.
You're just hating.
Chuba Hubbard's ran for
You're
180.
just
Brian
hating.
Robinson barely even cracked 100.
Titans 17. Chargers 27.
Kind of a game here. Didn't really expect it to be. Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's back.
I mean, here's the problem. You're going to start him, and he's going to score 9 points. It's just what he's going to do. You're going to start him, he's going to flop. But
He's had 5 catches and 70 yards at least
he
last
might
3
be a
games.
must start.
At this point, probably. I mean, unless you're loaded, he's probably a good flex play every week.
Not ridiculous at all for a flex play. I
No.
benched him in Chandler's League. I scored like a career low, like 40 points. It was
I was
glorious.
questioning that decision. Was that on purpose,
Hey.
or you actually think that Tipton was going to do better?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
I was looking at him like,
I think that was
size tanking.
That was probably a very pregame decision. I'm like, oh, Tipton might do better. I could argue that he might do better.
40 points. That's got to be a career low.
Yeah, definitely. For a minute, I thought you meant Ridley at 40. I was like, oh, shit.
I had one player. I was for your team this week.
Jamar Chase.
How nuts is that? Ooh.
I lost in 2 leagues to Chase. He decimated me.
That's
Jamar
tough.
Chase just completely ruined my week in 2 leagues. I couldn't even check. I deleted CBS.
That's why you're hating on him.
No.
Yeah.
I'm hating on him because with Jake Brown and that QB, T. Higgins stepped up and that guy floundered. Hey. It happened.
Okay.
Anything else in that game, though? I mean, Chargers.
Yeah, hand up. I was wrong on Gus Edwards. He got 10 carries this week.
He shouldn't have, though.
He
right?
shouldn't have. He did well. He had 5 yards per carry. I think he had 50 yards.
Okay, not bad.
He had a good week. He led them in rushing.
He might be better than Dobbins.
He led them in rushing.
He might be better than Dobbins.
So, I mean, hand up on that. I was wrong. We all have him every once in a while.
I think I cut him.
I would have.
Cut him.
I definitely would have cut him. I never rostered him. He's on my do not touch list. I think he's so bad. I literally, you get the draft.
I don't know. He made better than Dobbins.
You get the draft sheet, and I cross his name off before the draft starts.
Oh, you drafted him that early. First round pick.
This Titans running back situation, which seemed like a bell cow role for Pollard most of this year. 9 carries for Pollard, 7 for Spears. That could be game script.
I'm ringing a bell because I called this from the start. It was only a matter of time. Pollard's a bridge RB. Tyjae Spears is the guy they really want to get. You don't trade Derrick Henry, or you don't give up on Derrick Henry just to.
I know Spears seemed like early in the season I was huge on Spears. I didn't touch that running back group for that reason, that I believed in both of them getting the carries and getting the opportunities. But Spears hasn't been good.
No. He's not been good.
I mean, they put a lot of faith in him. And
he's gotten a lot of
good.
He's gotten a lot of opportunities here. He's not getting
none.
And
I had him in some not deep leagues. I cut him.
Chalk it up to Titans suck. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, they're bad.
Who? There's Mason Rudolph, or was Levis back this week?
I think it's still Rudolph.
He's dealing. He's doing okay.
Yes.
Defense stinks. I mean, their pass defense actually is.
Their defense hasn't been terrible.
No. It's definitely their bright spot as far as the team goes. But
absolutely.
There's a lot of negative.
Their offense is just bad.
Let's stop talking about this shit.
Jets 6, Cards 31.
What the fuck? I took Jets money line. They got blown. I'm done. Jets are on the ban list.
They're bad.
We need like a chalkboard. Do not bet list.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we need something here because I need to remind myself too.
That's a good idea.
I need to remind myself.
No, absolutely, because I do it all the time.
The Jets are on the list, and they should be. Because I think I lost. You lose 3 straight on a team.
No, you can't keep betting that.
You're done.
That's insanity.
Fuck them. Forget
about
the
same thing over and over, expecting different results.
That is insanity. That literally is insane.
Are you insane? Are you crazy?
Aaron Rodgers gave me some strange berries, and I bought in. I can't lie. So
you got any more?
No, and that's why I'm out. Shit. And that's why they're on the do not ban list. I was tricked.
All right. I only had this game. I was gonna skip it. And I was like, wow, can you only skip 1 game? I should talk about it a little bit. Benson had 10 carries to Connor's 12.
I cut him.
The rookie. I mean, I cut him too early this year, man. I waited on him for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'm like, Connor's doing great.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give this kid any carries. Well, here we are. It was almost a 50-50 split this week. Yeah. But Connor did get all of the receiving work. I think Benson had 2 catches, but Connor had 5 for 80.
Yeesh.
Yeah, 5 for 80.
Well, you look at it. Benson, you look at Audric Estime, you look at I'm blanking on the other guy. Who cares? It's the year, or this is the week where the rookie running backs start really getting
absolutely
chance, right? Oh, Bucky Irving. Yeah, really started to get his groove going there. I think he's solidified as the run. He's gonna be.
He's their main runner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and Benson was efficient. He had 6.2 yards per carry on those 10 carries. 62 yards, and Connor only had 2.8.
I might be wrong here, but I think he was the first running back off the board. Trey Benson.
Was he? Was it Corum?
Could have been Corum.
I know Corum was in the 2nd or 3rd, right?
He was early. He was early. Ronnie?
Draft was a long time ago.
I'm curious about this. What draft was that? 2023?
This year.
2024 draft?
Last draft.
Yeah. 2024 NFL draft.
Yeah, running backs drafted this year. Rookie running backs, where they were drafted.
Well, we don't really have to say much about this game.
Cardinals came in
pissed on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Trey McBride is hit.
He's good.
I mean, he's damn good. He is the tight end 4 this season without a touchdown.
He was tight end 4. I think he finished tight end 4 last year.
He has not scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
In a very touchdown-dependent position.
Right. For the most part.
Holy cow.
Yeah, except for him. He's an outlier.
I feel like he's only going to get better, right?
And he
The
might be a
touchdowns
Sam
have to
Laporta
come.
next year. You know, you never
I
know.
hope not. I hope not.
As the Cardinals' offense
We need-
improves,
We need good tight ends.
we need a
It's
bad.
healthy for fantasy football.
Yeah. Move Michael Pittman to tight end. Move Michael Pittman to tight end.
How many times we gotta say it before the Colts listen?
They won't ever listen.
Ursay.
Drunk fuck. Sorry, I'm sorry,
You're
Jim.
the best owner ever.
No.
I love you.
Dude,
I love everything you do for the community. The YMCA. It's
They
a
already-
great YMCA.
they already announced the fan of the year.
Are you kidding me? Fuck you, Jim. I was gonna sing for you. I was gonna learn how to play the guitar.
Oh, he would love that.
I figured we could hang out.
Oh,
Do
I don't know if you want to do that.
Come on. You know you want to hang out with Jim.
I do kind of
I
want
bet it's a great time.
It'd probably be fun. Maybe a lot of blow. Some hookers. You bring up
Yeah,
hookers, Jim? Let the monster out the cage, Jim.
That monster's been
To
out for a
feed.
couple of years running now.
Drunk driving?
I don't think you can when you're in a wheelchair. I think he's like down.
Is he?
He had surgery, I think. Yeah.
Jim. Sorry, Jim.
Hey, rest up, Jim. I hope you get better. I didn't mean that bad stuff I said about you.
Forget about it. He doesn't. He's got CTE probably.
You
He
don't.
didn't even play football. And
He's gonna leave me a long voice note.
He might.
He does Peyton Manning. You see that?
No.
I think Peyton Manning says he'll call him and just leave like a 5-minute voicemail.
Oh man, who's listening to that? Come on, Jim. Give it the time. Send a
Just
text.
a straight monologue.
Just send a
Just
text.
rambling. Next game, Eagles 30. Wow, another bad game. Eagles 34, Cowboys 6. Not much to say. Lamb struggled without Dak. We already talked about that.
Yeah,
I need to see Lance talk about. Let's move on.
Yeah, fuck it.
Terrible.
Forget about it.
Lions 26, Texans 23. Lions are so legit.
23-7. That was the lead. Texans blew it.
Yeah.
Blew it.
Yeah, you almost thought Deshaun Watson was playing quarterback.
Yeah, Stroud's looked bad this year.
Yeah.
Couple bonehead throws. I
But
mean,
there's only 1 second-year QB you're allowed to criticize right now. So
yeah,
let's just give him a pass.
Yeah, no.
Let his
yeah. Don't bench him.
year-long string of under top 12 performances.
Yeah, no, he's been
I
bad.
mean, he hasn't been fantasy startable the whole season.
Fuck no. If you're starting him still,
You're
you're,
an
you're
idiot.
losing.
You're a
You're
bozo.
2-7. You got to be right. You're no
Yeah,
way you're
you're-
good.
you're
You're
doing
2-8
bad.
actually because we're week 11. Oh fuck. Should he fall?
Fuck shit, damn.
What game were
But
you
John Mechie.
Kid's back.
I want to shout out John Mechie. I love John Mechie. John Mechie had cancer. Missed the
Cancer.
season with cancer.
Beat it.
Came back. He's a stud. He was a stud in college. He's a stud now. 5 catches, 74 yards, 1 touchdown. I hope this is a sign of good things to come for the kid. I love
Hopefully.
a good story here.
I need to see his snap share. I'm curious.
I think he's getting good run with Nico. Still didn't play. It's a trap. You
What the
probably
fuck
shouldn't-
was that?
You probably shouldn't even pick him up. Nico didn't play.
What the? They said he was
Fucking-
gonna play.
I know.
The
That's
fuck
weird.
happened?
They're pulling the Niners.
That was fucked.
Terrible.
That's why they lost.
Yeah. Bad karma.
Yeah.
Next game also, this was a snoozer. Miami 23, Rams 15. Yeah, and they were competitive, but it was boring.
Boring as fuck.
Puka and Cup performed.
They always will.
I mean, Tyreek got a touchdown. You love to see that for a Tyreek owner. It was plus money. I took it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we talked about Waddle a little bit earlier, but yeah, I mean, that was a boring ass game. I was dozing off. I think I missed a quarter.
Yeah. I mean, what a joke.
Yeah, it was bad.
Monday night primetime game's been bad.
Yeah, there's been quite a few. I mean, but Sunday night was good.
Yeah, for
Thursday
sure.
night was good. We're 2 for 3
Thursday
this
night
week.
was awesome.
We were 3 for 4. I mean, I thought the London game was actually surprisingly good for how bad those teams are.
Went to overtime.
They were just the right amount of. They match.
Shit.
They match pretty well.
2 negatives.